And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with Spyro 3. And before we are back, I seem to be missing my controller. I am missing my controller. Where did it go? I was both saying, all right, we're ready to go. Everything's ready to go. Where's the controller? So, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get set up here. I'm going to send out all the alerts and tweets and stuff. And if I can't find it by then, I'll quickly run upstairs and grab my other one. So, but hi, everybody. How's it going? Fun news. Either tomorrow or first thing Monday, we are going to be releasing a new video. Finally, I know. Things have been, I've been trying to get back into it. It's been a struggle. It's been hard, but hopefully that will help us get back rolling once more. Hopefully. So give me a second here to finish getting set up and we shall begin the controller round. Yeah, basically. Also, before I start real quick, actually, you know what? I'll probably send the alerts out first and then I will give the announcement real quick. Hey, we got our first super chat donation of the stream, and then a membership message. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Julie Axford for the $5. Hey, CJ, just popping in real quick to say hello. Hope everyone's doing well, and I hope you're doing well as well, Julie. Thank you, Hotshot, who's been a member for 35 months. Thank you. How's everyone doing? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. Come on, there we go. Watch. I actually, quite literally today, I finished recording that. Did you forget to reset the bar? No, because I thought to myself, I said, you know what? February was short. So, you know what? I'm going to leave the bar up for today. I'll leave the bar up today, and then at the end of the stream, I'll reset it. So, February is short. So I was like, okay, maybe. I love seeing the green too, Elena. Thank you so much.
I feel fired up, Bob.
Eeny, meeny, miny. I was going to do something else. There we go. That's what I was going to do. Everyone. Where did that controller go?
I feel fired up, Bob.
Gaming Pass donated, has been a member for 17 months, and Elena's been a member for 29 months. Love the green, and hope everything's going great. CG, are you a chance going to be doing anything for Mario Day? A Mario stream, maybe? That's March 10th, isn't it? What day does that land? I don't think that's on a Thursday or a Friday, is it? I don't think, at least. Yeah, that lands on a Monday, so no. Brian Babcock donated $5 super chat. Greens from Wisconsin. Are you going to do another Guess That Crash Bandicoot truck with Wampa Lewis? I would love to. I haven't talked with Wampa Lewis in a long time. Not for any particular reason, just very, very stupid busy. Welcome to life. I would be open, and I would love to do another Guess That track with Wampa Lewis, because that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Almost ready, and then I gotta find my bloody controller. Where on earth is it? And post. Okay, so all the stuff is sent off. Real quick, just wanted to let you guys know You know, I would love if I stopped misplacing things. Here we go. Just want to quickly let you guys know before we jump right into the stream. I just want to let you guys know that the Crash Bandicoot time trial clocks are officially now for sale. They are for sale on the Etsy store. Currently slated at $17.99 Canadian, which is closer to like $14 American, and around that. I need to make sure and stress to you guys, this is not a functional clock. This is not functional. This is just a fun little clock, but it is a time trial clock and it is on sale now on the store. And actually, I was able to get the price down significantly, so that these are only going to be about, like I said, about $14 to $15 American, might be 13. So just want to let you guys know about that real quick. Okay, we've got that. We've done that. Now, where did the controller go? I thought I had everything set up. I thought I had everything prepared until I didn't. Controller. I know where it is. It's upstairs because, hold on. I'm going to, there's some things that people have been asking about stuff I'm going to be answering. Don't worry. I know where exactly where it is. It's upstairs because the PlayStation 5 controller, PlayStation 5 itself was brought upstairs. Hang on. Okay. And we're back. We found the controller. Ta-da! All right. Sorry for the long start. And we shall begin. Ugh. Okay, so let's quickly talk. So let's get this started, but let's quickly talk about something that some people wanted to ask me about, which is a very genuine question. But I'm not going to give too many details about it because I am going to be talking about it exclusively in a video. However, next week, either next week or tomorrow, depending on how fast I can edit it together. However, the AI art for Crash Bandicoot Brawl, I have made a whole video about it, but I'm going to give a tiny little spoiler about it. I don't want to ever see a company ever do that ever again. Ever. Forever. For the rest of forever, what was done was beyond asinine, ridiculous, and whoever approved of it should have a very, very hard look at themselves. And I genuinely don't understand where they were thinking, where or why they were thinking what they were thinking. Absolutely just ridiculous. And I never want to see any other company ever again. Elaine, donate $10. Just adding to my egg fund. Both Chronicler eggs are paid off. Just working on Mal for now. Got $6 set aside for him so far. Thank you, Elena. Thank you. I think you should be okay. I think you should be all right. Because here's the thing, and I'm going to say this real quick, is that why are you tricking people into a survey? Like, let's set aside the terrible ethics of AI for a second. Let's set aside the concept of the fact that it looked awful. Let's set that aside just for but a moment's notice.
Looks like you're...
At the end of the day, they were trying to trick people into doing a survey. Let me tell you something. Are you ready for this? People are okay with doing surveys if you make it sound interesting. Hey guys, here are some potential future upcoming titles that we may be working on. Take this survey to check them out and answer some questions. New Crash game, new Call of Duty, new Guitar Hero, and more. Wouldn't you want to click that survey immediately? Wouldn't you at least want to see, hey, what are some of the questions? Hey, what are some of the things? Doesn't that sound interesting? Doesn't that sound intriguing to you? Sounds, I don't know about you, but it sounds intriguing to me. That sounds interesting to me. It's like, I would immediately fill that out. I don't know about you. Do we not remember when Rumble had that, Rumble had a massive, like, a survey coming up to its launch asking, hey, what characters do you want to see? Hey, what do you want to see? What's something that you want to do, etc., etc. What, you know, they had all these questions, and so many people filled them out. And people were like, oh my gosh, they're mentioning this character. Oh my gosh, they're mentioning that character. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, they're doing that. Anyone remember that? I do. Blows my mind that you think that they have to use AI, that they have to trick. Even if they use genuine art, it would be just terrible. Even if they use genuine art that they hired someone for, I would still be mad. I would still be mad. Because at the end of the day, they still were like, hey, there's a new game. You click it. Oh, it's actually not a new game, but it could be. Answer the survey. Boy, howdy. So from here on out, from now until the history of forever, don't do that. Don't do that. The AI, the use of AI was just the twirl on the turd at the end. That's what it was. It's just like, man. And to make it worse, you used like just great. So yeah, that's no thanks. As far as I'm aware, it was from an internal, like, Activision marketing sector. As far as I'm aware. But still, it's not a good look. I can tell you that much. Hey, Hannah Vincent, how's it going? There we go. That. Now we gotta do Is it the big lad? There he is, yeah. He's missing arms, Jerry! He's limbless, Jerry! He's a crawdad, Jerry! He has a family and now he's limbless! Hey, Spyro-man. Hey, how's it going? This way. All's the gems. We got some all. Fish?
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have run.
Now you can pick up gems when they're even further. Yay! I've heard about the gaming pass. I haven't looked into it yet due to a number of things, but I do want to look into it. Ready for 3D print. PlayStation 1 consoles with Spyro, Crash, and Sly Cooper themes. Ooh. So like PlayStation cases, like, you know, like if you... Is it like a case for your PlayStation 1? The console itself. I mean, so first I would have to buy a PS1, make sure it works, and then go from there. But it's not a terrible idea. I think it'd be pretty cool. Just 3D print PS1 console, but with themes on it. Okay. So not necessarily like playable, because I was saying like, okay, you would have to buy a used PS1 and then make sure it works and then disassemble it, you know? Okay. I'll think about it. I'll have to look into it. Hey, Clipper, how's it going? And yeah, to re-answer your question earlier, Hotshot, yes, I did not reset the stream bar yet because, again, I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can, before we reset, let's, because February was a short month and I missed a stream or two, let's leave it up for one more stream and see if maybe we could fill it up. But so I have looked into perhaps doing PS5 side plates, and it's difficult, but not impossible. It's not easy to do side plates because the printer that I currently have, it wouldn't fit, but it might work with the PS5 Slim. So... because I have tried, I did think about it. I was like, man, it'd be really cool if I could 3D print. You bugger. Because I would 3D print custom Spyro sides for my PS5 in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. There we go. Grab all these things and bippity boppity. Go this way.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody.
Forget about it!
Oh dear, Spyro, you really should pay up. I think he's pining for the fjords. Ah, my good...
Of course.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth,
You get the idea. Oh, isn't it? It's such a vibe. It's just like Bird, James Bird.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Hey, I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks.
For weeks.
Cheerio.
Pip pip. Thank you so much, Ronald the Cowboy. Thank you. No, I have not seen that Okami video. I'll be honest with you. All my free time has been spent on helping getting our little startup developed, doing some 3D printing, and also I found myself back lost in Baldur's Gate 3. I will admit, I have been playing Baldur's Gate 3 for a bit.
I
Yeah.
have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peace.
I've been playing. I've gotten back in Baldur's Gate 3 again because they were like, "Hey, there's mods," and I was like, "There's mods," and then I tried it out and I was like, "Oh, let me try this mod." It's like, "Oh, there's a gunslinger subclass now where you can play as a gunslinger," and I'm like, "Let me give that a try." And then I was like, "Oops, I'm at Act 3 again." If you don't know what Baldur's Gate is, imagine like Dungeons and Dragons in video game 4, dice rolls and everything. And got any plans for a new Sly Cooper video soon? I got nothing right now. I always have like floating ideas, but floating ideas are not like solid plans, right? I always have like, oh, we could do this video or that video, and then I just kind of let it, you know, sit on my brain. And if I can't stop thinking about it, then it's like, okay. And I start coming up with a lot of ideas and they start percolating real good. Then I'm like, okay, then I know that's a good idea to work on. Baldy's Big Deal. Yeah, Baldur's Gate has been, with mods, you know, I've been able to adjust some things in the game that I found really annoying. And now it's just like, yeah, carrying weight, remove that. Oh, this, remove that. Oh, that, remove that. But I made sure that I made nothing game breaking. Like, oh yeah, infinite gold. No, I don't do that. I do like, hey, this just makes it so that you know when you go to loot something, you don't have to click every single body. It loots all the nearby bodies.
Sir,
If that makes
I've captured
sense.
the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
Siegfried.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way.
Yes, I understand. Yes, thank you. I need to go do pressure plates. And grab. There we go. Oh dear. Oh my. Boop. Where's Roy? Siegfried and Roy. And get up. There we go. We got him. Got him. I'm also that potential Spyro 4 update. I'm still waiting to hear back from a certain, waiting to get the green light. Still haven't heard back as of yet. I hope to hear back soon, so I can actually share something on the channel that has some significant, holds some water. But yeah. we go, and... Ow. I love how all the different Rhinox have different sound effects. You have one that sounds like a woman going, "Oh," and the other one's like, "Wah." And it's like, what is going on? Still waiting to hear back on that too, Lonnie. There we go. Trust me, there's a lot of aspects right now that are kind of like just hurry up and wait.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Ryan Lee. Yeah, they're throwing plants. Okay, so someone asked me earlier, what were my thoughts on John Cena's heel turn? Okay, so I can give a little bit of a special thought on this, and the reason why I can is because I was there live. Part of the reason why I didn't do a makeup stream is because I was at WWE Elimination Chamber in Toronto, and had an absolute blast. And I watched John Cena live. I watched him live to turn heel. Saw it happen live. I wasn't on TV this time. No, I couldn't afford the seats that, that close. I mean, I'm sure on a crowd panning shot, if you had a microscope, you might be able to see something, maybe. But even that's a stretch. But I digress. Point is, I was there live to see John Cena become a bad guy for the first time in the history of forever.
Reporting for duty, sir.
And boy howdy, I gotta say, right off the top, I gotta say, the sound and the volume of what you hear on TV versus what you hear live in an arena, it doesn't even come close. Like, there were chants that people were chanting that they like full on muted, like they full on muted. Yeah, game over in that one. Full on muted, and it was crazy because you could like whenever someone got eliminated, and I didn't hear it, and maybe some people did, but I didn't hear it on the live broadcast. But we were singing na 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 na, hey, goodbye every time, right? Just, because it was funny. And you couldn't hear that on the live broadcast.
What are your orders, sir?
All right. We gotta free the other hummingbird. Ow. I saw his actions. I didn't see John. It was just... I just saw Cody get hit by an invisible force. Alright, let's go up here. Shoot this down. Man, Sergeant Bird takes a while to fall down, doesn't he? Let's go grab this. and go find the La Secrets. Up, 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 up. Now, I had a request from somebody that wanted to buy, wanted me to make some baskets, like Spyro 4 gem basket, or Spyro gem baskets. Yes, guys, I'm going to be selling Spyro 4 gem baskets before Spyro 4 is even released. Come at me. No. And I might be able to do that, but I don't know, you know, the proper size of what people are expecting, because if I did one big one, it would be really expensive. But if I do smaller ones, skippity boop boop. I was skippitied and then I was boop booped. Okay. Grab that. There we go. And as long as everything goes to plan, tomorrow we'll stream Dawn of the Dragon. And why is that, Spyro Jones? Because I'm curious why there's been a sudden increase and people suddenly just not believing that Spyro 4 is going to be a thing that's anytime soon. I'm curious. I genuinely want to know the reason. Not to put you on the spot. I don't want to sit here and put you on the spot, but it's... I genuinely want to know why people suddenly don't believe it anymore, or they're doubting it. Or why it's, oh, we're not going to see it for a long time. How come? Because to my knowledge, it's now been in development for a year now, approximately. A bit more than a year, a little longer than a year, year and change. The thing about the Shrek 5 announcement, I think people... I think a lot of people were over-hating it. There's Roy! We had Siegfried, now we got Roy! I think people are genuinely over-hating the Shrek thing. I don't get it. I'll land $95! Because you didn't see my $10 update on the State of Play. Freddy the cat with a 4,000 tummy is feeling better. Well, I'm happy to hear that Freddy with the most expensive tummy ache ever is now feeling better. Silly Freddy. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, that's okay, Emerald Queen. I don't need any more. We don't need any more wicker baskets. My wife has a particular love for them, and we have too many. So please, I beg of thee, no more. Gotta go back and do Molten Crate. And we gotta do the hunter thing. I forgot. That's right. We gotta do the hunter mission. I don't hate the new Donkey Kong design. It's not my favorite, but I'm also not gonna sit here and be like, not my Donkey Kong. No, it's Donkey Kong. He's not. go. Got the 2 gem. And grab the 5. Are we good? No? Of course we're not. Can't wait till we find the gem finder. 2. We're missing 2. Dos. Do. I see it. I got it in my sights. There we go. Away we go. Yeah, the initial Sonic, live-action Sonic design is up there with being one of the worst. It's like, look, like the absolute floor. Let's go over here. Oh, no, I don't need a size reference because I can measure it. I can actually measure it, like, in-game. But I appreciate that, Elaine. Emerald Queen, thank you. That you can play as not counting Spyro as your favorite. I do like Bentley. I do like just walking around as a big Yeti and going whack, 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 whack. All right, now we got to go back and go do the hunter mission because I totally blanked on that. Boop, 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 boop. Mushroom Speedway. Oh. We'll go with the time attack, and then we gotta go and find Hunter. No, he's by a mushroom, saying that he sees aliens. So there's no connection there. I think he'll have a modest update.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course.
Did you eat that mushroom yourself there, Hunter? Did you make your own little concave? Let's do it. Yeah.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere.
Just to cut off. Yeah.
Up the race course.
One down. The projectiles are... Dr. Cortex! The projectiles are so small. Yes, I can barely see them. I'm having a hard time. They're not even as big as Wampas. Thank you so much, Chapman. He's been a member for 56 months. Give me a second, Chapman. I am trying to take out Mr. Sheepy, Mr. Eepy Sheepy. Here we go. Okay, you over here. You please die. Yo. We got it? And we got it.
Woohoo! Check it out. The
Thank you so
Spyro
much.
you're
Hey,
gonna
so you love
love
the classic
this
Spyro
egg.
3. The originals 3 is my favorite, but Reignited is Spyro 1. Also 56 months. That's wild. I can hardly believe it. I know, right? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chat, do we still have hope for Crash 5 to happen? Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't want to give... How do I explain this? You know what? I have a video that's going to be coming out that I'm going to be kind of chatting a little bit about it. I'm not going to directly say Crash Bandicoot 5. Because at the end of the day, if it were to be Crash Bandicoot 5, it most likely would not be the Crash 5 that we had heard about. What's the next project you think TFB will do next once they're done with the current project? Just guess something. I would genuinely, and if there isn't one in development right now, I think Toys for Bob would be interested in doing like Banjo-Kazooie. Or Spyro 5 or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, but there we go. There we go. Num. There we go. We could see a brand new IP. We could. But also, like, I would love for Spyro 4 to come out and to, like, score perfect 10s across the board and be like as if it was like Astrobot and everyone's playing it and everyone loves it and everyone's falling in love with it and it's magical and beautiful and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Spyro is so back, it's the best ever, blah 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 blah, and it just prints money and everyone is, you know, enthralled with it and, you know, everyone's in love with it. It goes like Astrobot in terms of fame and, you know, it just starts like printing money and it blows every expectation out of the water. It would just be it would just be amazing. I would love for it to be a unexpected blockbuster. Hey, Alchavisi, how's it going? What's the reality of it? The reality is probably that, you know, all of us Spyro heads cry and sob. The general public goes, huh, neat. It gets an 8 out of 10 and does relatively well.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but...
Right, so... Pretty good, just wrapping up work. Nice. Noise, noise, noise. Tired.
Are you the dragon looking for all those
Stony.
eggs? Because I saw...
You know, they were coming up with names, and you could tell Insomniac was just... It was like, oh, Sony. Or Sony. This is Stony. Stony Computer Entertainment America presents a tired CGE production. Get back here. Gotcha. Right in the butt. Oh.
Hey, there goes another one.
CG production has a nice ring to it. It does. Get back here. Ooh, recovered. Fiddlesticks. Back here. don't remember it being this hard. Ah! Threw fire on the end of that one. Deja vu. I have been in this place before. Alright, head over here. And boom, shakalaka. Skill point. Need to double check. There we go. Make sure I got evolving gems. Yes. Which, by the way, we have gems for sale on the store. We have many things for sale in the Etsy store. Go. I forgot about the giant key hot shot. Oh my goodness. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta get back to work on that. Jeez. No yeet for Gunther. No yeet. I gotta get back to work on that. I'm being skippity to boop booped. There's a lot of skippity boop boops. Okay. Oh. My body hurts. All right. This way.
Hello, Spyro. I'm just off to the Tiki Lodge.
Off to the Tiki Lodge. Let's join them, I suppose.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
Yeah, you see, that doesn't sound like friends. That sounds mean. I have to play a game, but if I don't win, I don't get to join. It's like, that doesn't sound like a game or fun. It sounds like hazing. Yep, I'm aware of the skill point on this one. Boop. Thank you for reminding me, though. Whack. Sounds like we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Ha! Take out Toucan Sam. Yeah, if it seems like that, you know, things that should have gotten done this week didn't get done, it's true, because we had a very, very stressful week. But, we had a very stressful week, but, it was harsh, but, we're the private, because I had mentioned on Twitter that there was a private family matter that I was dealing with. I'm not going to reveal that family matter, but it was just know it was incredibly stressful, and happy to be done it, but it's just one of many parts. One day I hope maybe I'll explain it, or maybe I won't, because it's not necessarily related directly to me, but it's related to another family member. So, yeah, it's been this week was not this week was not fun. So, oh geez. To give you an idea, I'm actually relieved that this week is over. I am very, very relieved, because it wasn't good. So, there you go. They're all dancing around. Yay! There we go. All right. One. Also, we officially booked our first. We officially booked our PAX B&B, which we're officially going, and we got everything all approved, which means we're going to be having our 12-hour PAX stream sometime either in later March or early April. We typically try to go around a month and a half before, typically. There we go.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge.
Sure, I'll take this egg in this trying time. Ryan!
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
I don't know why. Why would they would say that? Oh, I hope it's not a bad omen. All right, I just gotta make sure. But did you ever, in your youth, most of us have teenage stories, so I'm purely curious as all. No, I did not. I also did not drink in my youth. I've had a sip of, like, you know, like if my brother was like, you know, oh, try this, and I'd be like, take a sip, a polite sip, and be like, thanks, tastes terrible, and then that's it. So no, I don't really have, I was never a drinker. So, Ryan, how's your back doing? It's doing better. It's doing better. It's doing better. I'm still a little sore, but I'm forcing myself back to regular duty tasks, which now we're doing maple syrup again. But yeah, no. Was never a drinker, not a smoker. I was, and still am. I just, for me personally, and that this is just a personal decision of mine, I didn't even want to entertain it, like, even with just light drinking. And part of the reason, there's more than this reason, but part of the reason is that my grandfather was not a good drinker, and you know, for lack of a better term, he hurt people. And I've seen people hurt other people on it, and for me it was just a matter of I couldn't, if I ever did that and then I hurt somebody, even if it was minor, I would never be able to forget myself. So it, part of that and many other reasons, I just choose not to. I choose completely to avoid it. No, thank you. No. Now, does that mean that I, like, if I'm, like, if someone cooks wine and they put it into, like, food, yeah, I'm fine with that. Or if, you know, someone offers me, you know, a sip of wine, maybe I might take a sip, but I don't think I can really. I may have I may have, if you put together all the sips of wine I've ever had in my life, you might be able to get 1 cup out of it. So yeah. I am, funny enough, it's like, funny enough, what was it? I found out there was this thing, straight edge, which is like no booze, no alcohol, no booze, no drugs. No, yeah, basically. Are you holding a booth or doing a meet and greet if you're going to VidCon? I haven't gone to VidCon. I have not gone to VidCon yet. I would be interested. And for PAX, I might do a panel. I'm still considering doing a panel, but I'm not sure as of yet. Yeah. So... And the thing is that, you know, if someone chooses to do those activities, I'm not the type of person, oh, you do that, and I turn my nose up at them. No. Everyone has their choices. Just if you are a, if you are a kind person in an altered state, great, right? It's just don't be a jerk in an altered state, and we're good. That's it. That's my... If you're a jerk in a regular state, I don't like you. If you're a jerk in an altered state, I don't like you. It's just like, you know what I mean? And that's up to you, Chapman. That's all up to you. That's up to everyone's personal choice and decision. And you're free to make that choice and decision. Speaking of making that free choice and decision, so I kind of want to share something. You know what? I better not. It has to deal with the tariffs that were put into place, and I don't want to get political. But I just want to, like, share a little thing that's been going on, is that Canada has been angry. They've been livid about it. They have been so angry about it. But Canada has been doing small little things to, like, joke about it. So, for example, you know the coffee style Americano? Well, some Canadian cafes, as a joke, have erased it off the menu and called it a Canadiano, right? As kind of like a tongue-in-cheek, like, ha-ha joke when it comes to the current climate that we're dealing with right now. Just a Canadiano. And there was a thread of people that were livid about that. Like, how dare they? Like, there was a thread of people that were going back to, like, if you don't like calling it the Americano and you call it the Canadiano, you're spitting in the face of World War II vets. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. First off, you want to go down that route? You want to go down that route of, because let's get to the logic and thought about that. You ready for this? Here we go. So, they are mad because the Americano was made during World War II for the American soldiers. This is their logic. And because of that, and because it was made around the time for American soldiers, if you don't call it the Americano, you are spitting on the American soldiers and all of the military past. I'm like, you want to go there? You want to get there? All right, let's go there a little further. Did you know the Americano was originally a derogatory way of Italians to make fun of the Americans and their coffee? Because what happened was the Americans were used to the regular filter coffee. They came over during World War II. They tried espresso. They hated it. They hated it. They said it was too strong. They couldn't drink it, and they needed it to be watered down. And that's what an Americano is. You put a shot of espresso, and then you put 250 milliliters of hot water on top of it. That's an Americano. And originally, when an American came in and asked for espresso, the Italians would be like, get a load of this guy. Make him an Americano, basically, to make fun of the fact that he didn't like espresso. Americano is watered down espresso, and Italians spit in its general direction back then. It's more accepted now as a legitimate, like, hey, this is a legitimate, like, drink. There's ways to enjoy it. There's ways. But if we want to go back to the original origins of it, if we want to get back to spitting in general directions, it was basically the Italians spitting in the general directions of Americans when it came to their coffee. What I think of John Cena turning heel, I love it. I love it. It's great. It was a great decision. I love being swerved. I love thinking where they're going to go with it, having an idea, and then I get swerved. Right? So, like, I sometimes drink an Americano. They're good. They're tasty, right? Sometimes I love espresso, cappuccino, lattes. But sometimes I just want an Americano. Sometimes I'm just like, I want something to sip. I don't want to be done in, 3 minutes. I want something to sip through my morning. I'll have an Americano because you put piping hot water in it and you just sip on it like a tea. It's good. I like it. I enjoy an Americano. But good gravy. You're not going to explode if we, as a joke, while we're dealing with the hefty political climate and all the increased cost of goods, that we call an Americano a Canadiano while you're in Canada. Like, if that makes you upset, the coffee for baby. Yeah, basically. That's the way the Italians looked at it originally. Not so much anymore, although some still do. It's a genuine, like, oh, you want Americano? Sure. And I like Americanos. They're good. It's a good way to taste, it's a good way to test someone's espresso without, finding out that it tastes like sour butt. The coffee for babies. I don't get it. I don't. Coffee guy. Yes, I have a whole espresso. I have a whole coffee setup in my office. Reese, have you ever tried chicory? I'm indigenous, and it is what many tribes drank. It is so much better than watered down espresso. I hate that stuff. It's so bitter and gross. So, I am not a fan of it, but also I'm not a fan of American coffee. Like, if I go to McDonald's and I have to order a coffee, I go, oh, here we go. I don't like it. And I'm like, I don't like it. There is a difference between Canadian coffee and American coffee. And 9 times out of 10, I always find that whenever Americans come over and try Canadian coffee, they're like, wow, this tastes really good. It's like, yeah, it doesn't taste like trucker ash. Like, mass-produced American coffee is awful. It's just awful. Oh, I love coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee desserts. I love coffee, different kinds of flavors of coffee. But I don't like the confectionery coffee. Like, oh, don't with the Dunkin'. Listen, listen, I hate Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I hate it. I hate Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I hate it. Every time I have Dunkin' Donuts coffee, it they're like, no, but my friends always say the same thing. No, you don't order the regular coffee. You're supposed to order like the frozen frap or the mock, the with the whipped cream and the ice. I'm like, no, I want coffee. I don't want. Hey, Miss Rockstar, how's it going? But it's like, no, I don't want no sugary, sweet, diabetes-causing drink. Okay? I have ice cream for that. Okay. Oh, no, not my ears. Is it the first one? Oh, this one's always terrible. Is it the first or second or... Oh, my ears. Why? No, I loathe that fact. I'm like, once in a while, I'll have an ice cap if it's hot outside. If it's hot outside, I'm like, fine, I'll have an iced cappuccino. And that's it. Or an iced coffee. If I say, hey, I want coffee, I just want coffee. Also, it depends on the coffee, too, what I take with it. I don't take cream with my coffee. No matter what, I take milk. I take milk, and I may have told this story before, but I'll tell it again. So we're on our way to, I'm on my way to my wife and I, at the time, my wife and I were dating, and I was living with my parents, and it was me, my wife, and my parents, and we were traveling down to Ohio, and we left really early, and we got into South Pennsylvania at like southern part of Pennsylvania it was like 9-10 a.m. So you have to realize something. In Canada, here's what we do, because this is what people say. This is where people get confused. In Canada, we have a system. We have, can I get a regular, which is 1 cream, 1 sugar? Can I get a double, 2 cream, 2 sugar? Triple, 3 and 3, 4x4, 4 and 4. If you're going 4x4, what's going on? What are you doing? However, we don't do it per set measurement like the Americans do. In America, if I walk up and say, I would like 2 sugar, 2 cream in a medium coffee. If I ordered a 2 sugar, 2 cream in a large coffee, in America, they would put the same amount of sugar and cream as in the medium as in the large. Canada doesn't do that. What we did is we do everything on ratios. If you have a small coffee and you say, I want a double, they put hypothetically, if you ordered a small double in a medium double, they would taste the same. That's how Canada does it. If I order a triple on a small and a triple on a large, if I took a sip out of one and a sip into the other, I wouldn't be able to taste the difference. That's the point, is that we scale it. It's by scale, so that it would taste the same all the way around. Ori, thank you so much for the $5. Random thought, what do you prefer, Canadian lobster or Maine lobster? Some people think they're the same, despite the price difference. I'm not really educated much on lobster, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had lobster too many times, so I couldn't tell you what was a Maine lobster or a Canadian lobster. So, yeah. But I like lobster. But anyway, so in Canada, if we say medium double, it means 2 sugar, 2... and then if we say medium double with milk, it means, double, but instead of cream, make it with milk. So anyway... I'm tired. I walk up to the McDonald's lady, and she's got a southern drawl, and she goes like, can I help you? And I said, yes, can I please get a medium double? Now, here's the thing. It's 9 a.m. I'm in the States. I forget about that. She gives me the weirdest look. Like, what? And she goes, what? And I was like, oh, I apologize. Could I please get a 2 sugar, 2 milk, small coffee? And she goes, milk? I was like, yeah. She looks at her manager. The manager looks at her and she goes, we don't do that here. I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, yeah, we don't put milk in our coffee. We don't do that here. I was like, okay. She goes, if you want, I can give it to you in a small container. I was like, sure, I guess. So she charges me $2 for the coffee. Whatever, $2 American. I'm not going to complain about that. So I spend it. She gives me black coffee with the sugar in it, and then hands me a kitty cup full of milk, like right to the brim. And I'm just like, I don't need that much milk. What is... But then I walk outside and I look at the special promotion $1 coffee. And I'm like, what? Why was I charged $2? I look at the receipt. They charged me $1 for the milk. That was this... I'm like, I just 2 splashes of milk. Deep, doop, done. That's all I need. No, she gives me a kitty cup full of milk. Hi, can I have a coffee with milk? We don't do that here. What do you mean you don't do that here? It's... What? She straight up just told me we don't do that here. Watch your ears. Ugh. I couldn't believe it. I looked at her and I was just like,
Oops, I forgot
And in Canada, when you ask for a tea double, they already assume milk, but they ask, is that with milk or with cream for tea? And most people over here, most people put cream in their coffee too. But it's more of a, it's more accepted here in Canada because in our tea, it's for people, it's cream in your coffee, milk in your tea, right?
Isn't this the wildest skate?
That's typically like the rules. Is if it's milk in your tea, cream in your coffee. I just like milk in both of them.
Okay, now try doing a roll.
But if I have really good coffee, if I get like just amazing coffee, I can have it with 1 sugar. That's it.
Hey, nice roll.
Just bloop, one dollop of sugar, and that's it. 1 sugar black. They often have milk for coffee. See, okay, good. I'm happy to hear that, Andy, because goodness gravy me, oh my. I was like, why? 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 Why?
Whoa, you must be...
I'm like, how is that, like... And then I went to a Waffle House for the first time a ways back, and you know what? I didn't mind it, actually. I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was pretty good.
All right, you nailed it. Now...
Do a 900. Oh, I enjoy cappuccinos.
Now that was a 900.
Like lots of foam, lots of foam. Like an old classic Italian cappuccino, just foamy.
Wow, you learn really fast.
Health dictates still have oat milk. No, aw. I remember though, oat milk does relatively like react kind of well when it comes to like making lattes and stuff. Lattes and cappuccinos, like when you steam it and stuff, oat milk kind of reacts similarly.
I'm thinking you're ready to try some one-on-one competition. Want to try a freestyle competition for points?
There are certain brands that froth well. Gotcha, okay. Oh, I've tried cold brew. It's very good. Question, King, do you like anything else at Dunkin' not caring for their coffee? If so, have you tried the refreshers? My favorite is the strawberry dragon fruit with lemonade. I have not. Every time I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I think I'm gonna go for coffee. But I will tell you one thing that you guys do have. We have it too, but not as everywhere. Krispy Kreme. You guys have Krispy Kreme, and it is just like the first time I have a memory of the first time I had a Krispy Kreme, and I felt like I was levitating when I had it, like a fresh Krispy Kreme. I forget how to do the Nasty Nork. I haven't done the Nasty Nork in a long time. I remember there was an argument between my parents when I was a kid. My dad tried the Krispy Kreme for the first time. He ate a whole box to himself. And he started to panic. He was like, wait, what do you mean there's no more? And we're like, Dad, you ate the whole box. He's like, no, I didn't. And then he was like, oh no, because mom had like one. My dad had the rest of them. And she's like, and then she walks and she's like, you ate the whole box. And he's like, they went down so nice. He's like, they went down so smooth. And he's like, I didn't realize. My mom was so mad. Oh, I love Krispy Kreme. Oh. My wife will literally, whenever we go anywhere new, she will...
I can't believe it.
She will punch it. Like, if we go anywhere that's like, you know, like, let's say we're going to go pick something up somewhere a little bit out of town. Or maybe we're traveling through the States or somewhere. I will see her take the phone and she will look up. Look something up. And then either... and then put her phone down and not say anything. And I'll ask, like, well, what was that? She's like, nothing. I'm like, what? She's like, nothing. I'm like, what? She's like, don't Krispy Kremes. But then sometimes she'll punch it in. She's like, oh, there's a Krispy Kreme's 20 minutes out of the way. We're going. I'm like, okay. Oof. There we go. Oh yeah, I put water in my oatmeal when you're broke. You're like, your milk's too expensive. Water, yay! Triple towers. No, yeah. Because we were talking about wrestling earlier, let me tell you about the national embarrassment that we had. So, last year, WWE came to Toronto again for Money in the Bank. So we're doing Money in the Bank. Dagger donated $5 super chat. When I was a kid, I turned on Spyro 3 a lot and played the skate park. So many hours lost skate park. I loved it. I remember my sister and her boyfriend, who is now my brother-in-law, would play. We would take turns trying to get the highest score. And I remember that. Thank you so much for the $5 and the support, Dagger. Always appreciate it. Thank you. So, I was going to say something. Okay, so trust me, this is a donut story. It's related to what I'm about to talk about. So we have Tim Hortons, right? And Tim Hortons quality has gone down the tubes the past decade. The past decade, they've pretty much, like, their coffee is still decent, but overall, it hasn't been swell. So anyway, and I kind of feel bad about that. You plan to buy the skateboard for no, I can't afford that. It's $400. I can't afford. I would love to. I can't afford it. Ow. So anyway, what was I saying? So Canadian, and one of the things that Tim Hortons has become like really, notorious for is if you buy their Boston creams, which is, in case for the people who don't know, it is a donut that has a chocolate top. It doesn't have a hole in the middle, and it has cream on the inside. But the problem is that unfortunately, Tim Hortons has a tendency of taking the donut, putting it into like a bag. The bag rests on the chocolate frosting, and then it peels up, or it sits at the top of the box, and when you grab it, it all just like all the chocolate frosting just comes right off, and it just becomes terrible. So, why am I saying this? Well, there's a wrestler named CM Punk who typically gets like treats and stuff whenever like after a there's a show. They have like the press, and they ask questions, and whenever CM Punk is up, he always gets given like a box of treats, right? So anyway, he's at Money in the Bank, and he gets a box of Tim Hortons, and he's like, oh, cool, Tim Hortons. And all I thought to myself was, oh no, it's a Tim Hortons donut. Please be okay. Please be good. And doesn't he open it up? You can see all the chocolate frosting on the roof of it. And the thing is that all my American friends didn't see it, but I recognized it. And CM Punk looks at it, and he has this look like, ah! It's live on national television, and he has this, oh! Every Canadian knew exactly what it was. Like, oh no! No! Oh, I started dying laughing, and all my American friends were like, why are you laughing so hard at that? I'm like, you don't get it. You don't realize. His reaction. He's like, oh! I was like, no! Not the national embarrassment. Does Randy Orton still wrestle? Yes, he came back from a severe neck injury last year, and he just came back at Elimination Chamber. And this is going to be funny. This is going to be funny for you, Reese. This is going to be hilarious for you. I don't know how this man got as big as he has, but just hold on. I'm going to show you. This is going to be something funny. We don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm looking. I'm like, who is this man? Like, what happened to him? On. I'm going to show you what I mean in a second. Okay. Like, you don't realize. Okay. So, it's going to be kind of funny. On. So, like I said, when somebody who hasn't watched wrestling in a long time and they know Randy Orton, this is going to be hilarious. Okay. This is the Randy Orton that we all know, right? That's the original Randy Orton that we all know, right? He went on injury and he came back looking like this. Old Randy? New Randy. Old Randy? New Randy. I'm looking at him and I saw him live. I'm like, his legs are like tree trunks. What happened? Like, he's huge. That's the first thing I read when I saw him. I was like, it looked like he ate the old Randy. What happened? Built like a fridge. Yeah, I was like, man. Like, he's huge. Like, what? Like, and then I saw him live. And he somehow looked bigger. I'm like, how? That's a terrifying looking man. If I turned the corner and I saw him, I'd be like, nope. I'm good. No. I'm not dying today. There's bulking and then there's bulking. Yeah, Randy Orton just inflated. I was like, what on earth? Because what happened was that he was working so much. He was like, yeah, I barely could work out and stuff. He goes, but then he had like a year and a half off of rest and doing like, geez. And then he finally had rest and he could work out and, like, you know, rest his body and work out and stuff. And then I don't know what's going on, but like the guy is huge. I was like, okay. Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio is somehow still wrestling. I don't know how. He's still wrestling actively, like not on a Legends, like, oh, he wrestles here and there. No, he's still there.
I was playing catch with my pet wolf Farley, but I
And I'm like, geez, man. Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah! This is... Hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. I do apologize. You guys, here. While I'm waiting to... While I'm running to the bathroom, you may stare at Farley. Hopefully he doesn't run off a cliff or something. I'll be right back. back in. Oh, boy, howdy. It seems like we got a little donation train going. Oh, good gravy. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, stop the presses. Let's see a broken Canadian. Elena with the $50. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you, Elena. Thank you so much. And then Elena donated $5 from Grandma. She's watching. Say hi, everyone. Hi. And then Ori donated around $5. You might want to make sure you don't miss the Sparks level. The second and third unlockabilities are really help out. Oh, I know. I'm aware. Thank you, everyone, so much for the support. Thank you so much. A million thank yous. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, man. That's incredible. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Thank you. It's kind of running. It's little puppers. You know what? I must be lucky tonight because let me show you something real quick. Kind of dorky, but real quick. I thought it was really cool. So I was in the bathroom. My phone went off saying like, "Hey, it's time for you to open a Pokemon pack," and I was like, "Cool, that's awesome." And I crack it open, and it had a Glaceon EX, and which I was like, "Okay, that's cool." Garchomp, the 2-star Garchomp. I love Garchomp. Whenever Garchomp is in a game, I try to get it on my team. I love Garchomp. It's a dragon shark. It's a hammerhead dragon shark. Like, it's so cool. Who's cuter, Farley or George? Ooh. I'm gonna go with Farley. I love George. How about this? Original Farley, but reignited George. How about that? Have I played Pokemon Unite before? I have. I got very angry at Pokemon Unite, so I stopped playing it. I was playing, as I do, I was playing Garchomp. I would play Garchomp, and I would start to jungle, and someone would start taking my jungle minions, and I would suddenly just feel homicidal. I used to play a lot of League of Legends, so it was like a rule: don't touch the jungler's stuff until later on in the game. And somebody taking the jungle creeps right at level 1, and people kept doing that. It made me feel very, very angry inside. There was a feeling of, rage and anger. And,
Hey, you found Farley! How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it, and it's kind of slimy. Oh, well. It's the thought that counts, right?
Sure. Lies. Liz. Liz? 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 Liv? I don't know. Here's your dog. Here's your toy. I think I got all the gems from this one. It kind of looked like I did. I think I did. This level always takes me longer because then after this you gotta go do the Sergeant Bird mission, and it's like you're wandering through the whole bloody level trying to find all the gems and all the different stuff, and it's annoying.
I'm ready to patrol the
Yeah,
towers
Tashi
and the
Station.
perimeter of the
Hey,
island.
it's Tashi Station. It's like, yeah, that's a name, I suppose. I hate this mission particularly. Why did they make this? Hit it. Hit it. Hit him. Hit. Hit it. Hit him. Shoot him. Bonk him. Pop him. Stomp him. What kind of name is Tashi Station? Good question, Shadow Hunter.
Of the bones so we can put my friend back to...
Great question. What kind of name is Tashi Station? We're still wondering that today. I apologize to anyone who's named Tashi Station in chat. Your parents failed you. Tashi Station is the name of one of the dragonflies from Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Some missions I'm like, bye Felicia. Yeah, this is one of them. Cynthia's Garchomp still haunts me, as it should. For me, nothing beats Miltank, though. Dealing with Rollout was one of the worst experiences in my life. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to beat it this time. Rollout, 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 rollout. Please stop squishing my Pokemon. I don't know if they just made like why her Miltank was so strong. I don't know why they just did that. They're like, yeah, just make it death. Oh yeah, there's always people lurking. And to everyone lurking, hi, you don't have to chat, but your presence is noted and we're very happy that you're here. Even if you just want to sit and be quiet and not say a word. That is A-okay. I am getting skippity boop booped again. Why is there so many skippity boop boops? I love the paddle of his feet. Just the little foot paddles. Cause I'm free flying. I hated Trubbish. When Trubbish showed up on my screen for the first time and I saw its design, I was just like, wow, we made it. Literally the garbage bag Pokemon. We did it. We've hit a new low. Then X and Y came out. I was like, we're so back! Then Sword and Shield came out. I was like, yeah, we're pretty much back. Then Scarlet and Violet happened. And I'm like, are we back? Like, we are, but... I will defend Black and White. I'm sorry. I did not enjoy Black and White. I did not. Poor Trubbish is trying his best. It's a garbage bag with teeth. So, like, Black and White came out when I was in high school. And I just remember all the memes. I liked the Alpha, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire too. I actually did not mind that one either. That one was pretty good. Didn't mind that one. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I enjoy that. Yeah, no, Trubbish was rubbish. Yeah, but Voltar... Okay, I'm back. I hope nothing happened to my statue of the goddess while I was gone. What statue? There's a statue? I don't know what you're talking about. Engine, dig out the trash. Protect the cortex. It has teeth. It all bites me. I don't like that trash bag. You got to stop putting the gross green stuff in it. It keeps making weird things. Protect the cortex.
Here, have this. I was going to keep it as a souvenir, but I don't have room in my luggage.
Well, I'll happily take Ralph! I'm in danger!
My friend is feeling much better now. Oh no, he started his bone dance again.
Oh man, not the bone dance. He's still going. Boy, howdy. All right. Now let's switch back to Spyro.
I'm ready.
No, I'm off duty. All right, now we gotta go and please tell me there's just a few gems left. Please tell me there's just a few gems left. 40. Okay, so I know that there's two big old thingamabobs over here. So I think Spro. Wait, what? Yeah, it's right this way. Spyro the Durgan. Heck. Yeah, this is actually, you know, now I'm thinking about it, this is probably one of my more disliked levels. I do not like this level very much. I'm not a fan of having to fly around from tower to tower. This is the most, like, one of the more non-Spyro. Oh, please. It's going to be like a 1 gem, isn't it? It's going to be a 1 gem, isn't it? It's going to be a 1 gem. It's okay, it's 3. Not better, but, you know. Did I miss one? All right, now it's time to roam and find it. Was this one of the first levels they made? Enchanted Towers? I have no idea. I have no idea if Enchanted Towers was one of the first levels they made. in I like the skate park in this one. And that's it. Yeah, I think that the Sergeant Bird segment really just like punches you in the face over and over again. I keep seeing these green things saying it's a green gem. It's just... Is that it up there? I swear if that's it. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Think... Could we make it? Or do I have to go back to Bird? I'm gonna have to go back to Bird, aren't I? I don't want to have to go all the way back to Sergeant Bird for a 2-gem. Ag! Fine. Back to Sergeant Bird. I wonder if people who speedrun this game get stuck in this level all the time. Like trying to get the trying to do the 100%. I wonder if this is the level where they get lost in and this is the level that's like the crux. Or maybe they just know everything on the back of their hand, and I'm just dumb. And now we are missing a one... It's a 1 gem, isn't it? It's a 1 gem. It's a 1 gem on Enchanted Towers. No! We're gonna be... It could be anywhere. Oh, no. It could be anywhere. It could be in Farley's area. It could be... Skate park. We're looking for 1 blasted gem. 1.
I'm ready.
No. Where is my statue? It was right there. It fell in the lava pit? I don't know. No, I'm off duty. Okay. Is it under your desk? Why? I don't know if it's under my desk, but it is actually. Where's my red gem? My red gem is missing. Just like in the game. Oh, there it is. Ha! We do have... Shiny Brain. Activate. Whew. There we found it. We can leave the level now. Let's go check the skate park. I'd rather be facing the Twin Dragons than right now. Beautiful jump. Thank you, Dara. Let's go back to the skate park. Okay. the one gem. Ah! 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 Yes! The one gem has been found! Just laying there in the open. Where's the timer? Right here. Right here. Found the timer.
Five, four, three, four, five. Grow.
5 times the Spurks. Yay. Thank you so much, Jakob. I appreciate that.
We should help her.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Ha! I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
Why is she run with her arms out like this? Like, why? Like, why? Like, who runs like this? You're gonna break your arms. Jakob donated $1 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jakob. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A snack for Sparks. How thoughtful. Oh, we gotta go do the Canadian level. Can't not do the Canadian level. I need some help with my gondola. It's like a reverse Naruto run. Love how he just starts firing. It's just all just going the wrong direction.
I was supposed to meet Doug to go ice fishing today, but Rhinox have blocked the path with ice, so I can't get through.
Store.
I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but it doesn't even shoot straight. I
Eh?
haven't been able to hit a dang thing all morning.
Oh yeah, eh? You just listen, bud. You just gotta give her, eh? You just gotta give her. See, like that. Give her. Okay. Good job. There we go. Just give her, eh? He's home, boys. Oh yeah, eh? You kind of just, you know, do it, eh? There we go. So you're just shooting the ice blocks, eh? Whee! This is what our country looked like a week ago. It was awful.
Oh, you shot the ice block, eh? Must be beginner's luck.
Oh, you shot the ice block, eh? Yeah, you got the A in there. There you go. We got an A. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an A. A. That. Don't detonate in my face, please. There we go. Come and join me on my gondola. Get out of here. Trouble with the ice block, eh? Oh, my. Oh yeah, getting stuck underneath ice is one of like my biggest fears. Like whenever, like if I ever want to sit down and like psych myself out or just get myself like terrified for whatever reason, or if I start thinking about it too much, excuse me, is if I like think of like those times where people they go underneath the ice and they can't find their way back up because they can't find the hole. Terrifies me. Terrifies me. Like, geez Louise. So whenever someone's like, because people in Canada, they're like, yeah, you want to go skidooing on a frozen lake or where it's only half frozen? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What about when it's fully frozen? Yeah, I'm still good. Nah. Made Spike too hard in the OG game. So they have adaptive difficulty. So I don't think so. I've never thought about that. Oh yeah, no, people have died that way. Welcome to Canada. Because what happens is that when you jump into that type of water, that water is so cold. And I genuinely mean it is so cold. It not only takes your breath away, it borderline takes your soul away. It is so cold, you almost instantly lose all your breath. And what happens is that when you if you go down and then you decide to try to come back up, you're so disoriented because of how cold it is. You can't see or feel or figure out where the hole is. And you might think it's obvious, but it's not. And you might come up and be like, oh yeah, here's the hole. And then your hand hits ice. And you're like, uh-oh. And you panic. And then you start looking. And if you're not looking in the right direction, you could start swimming the wrong direction in the opposite direction of the hole. And when you panic underwater, your body starts drawing from the air that you've already like breathed. It starts to draw from it. And you start panicking more, and it starts drawing more of the air, which then means you have less air, which And it creates this effect of, oh no, I can't find the hole, I need air. It's also the like, for example, your body will do this. Have you ever, when it comes needing to do a bodily function, whether it is drink water, eat food, go to the bathroom, or anything along the lines of that, I definitely would sense this for when you go in the bathroom. Let's say you have to pee really bad, and you're holding it, and you're holding it, and you're holding it, and you're holding it. As you get closer to the bathroom, it gets more intense, and then right before you go to the bathroom, it's at its most intense because your body knows this is a place where I can go to the bathroom, and you start to go. Or if you are starving and you are hungry, all of a sudden you smell food, you start getting pain, the hunger gets painful, and then all of a sudden you're salivating, and then right before you eat, right? So and then you take a bite, and then it almost hurts to take a bite because you're so hungry, and then then the relief comes, right? There's that sense of expectancy. When you're underwater like that, and you're coming up, and you're like, okay, I need air. You're coming up, and you're thinking you're coming up to the hole. Your body is going to expect air, and then it hits ice. Your body instantly hits a panic mode, because imagine you're about to, like, you're busted. You're about to, you're like, I need to pee right now, and you get right in the bathroom. You get right at the entryway of the toilet, and imagine being stopped, like you're not allowed to go. Right? That your body is like, no, we're doing this. Hey Mary, how's it going? Your body is like, no, you're doing this. Right? When you're coming up to that ice and you're thinking that it's the hole and it's not the hole, your body's going to have that expectancy that, okay, and you don't get that. So your body instantly panics. Instantly. Whether you like it or not. So I have nightmares about that. It's like a nope, don't like that. So yeah, whenever anyone's saying, hey, you want to go skidooing on the lake? I go, yeah, no, I'm good. I am so good. No, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, nope, I'm good with cave diving. Yeah, I agree with you, Mary. No, thanks. I like to, if I go diving, let's go diving in an ocean, and only 6 feet deep. There we go. Yeah, nope. I know where up is. I know where there's a light. Thank you. Also, tropical temperatures, please, because I haven't been anywhere tropical unless you consider California tropical, but I was there on business. I really want to go to Florida or Dominican or Cuba or somewhere with warm, sandy beaches. The last time I was on a warm, sandy beach, I was 16. I am now 30. And I miss it. I wish. Oh, I wish I could go to Hawaii. California waters are freezing in the summer, so not tropical. Well, really? You've never been to a beach? The Bahamas are perfect. Oh, I would. At this point, I have been so desperate to go somewhere tropical. I dream about it.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the
As a Canadian baby born clutching a hockey stick, you guys are the best at ice hockey. Not so much curling. Us Scots are the best at that. I'll give you that. Take off, hoser. Someone must have taken my hockey stick because, yeah, no. Take off, hoser. What?
You don't want to pay? What are you saving your money for? Another sequel?
Yes! And we're getting one, money bags!
Step right up, Spyro. I always knew you were a...
We will! We will get our own game! We will! It's happening!
Tonight is my big ice dance performance.
Ice
these
dance
hockey
performance?
players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks. Oh, I sure wish I had a partner. Someone courageous and strong and handsome and purple who breathes fire.
Do they need to be blown away?
Will you please help me perform my ice dance? These mean Rhineck hockey players keep
Rhineck
blocking the
hockey
ice, and all
players.
I want to do is dance.
Protect Dancer from evil hockey players?
Thanks, let's go.
Thanks. Thanks. Spyro 4, Spyro whatever it is. I don't care if it's called, you know, Spyro Enter the Rhinoc. Just please. You know, we call it Spyro 4 because that's the... I slipped past!
That's okay. It didn't hurt as much as it looked. Let's try again.
Oh, look, it's the character named after the ice skater from the Olympics. The one that had an incident that prevented her from playing. An incident? An incident? That was a bit more than an incident. It was a little bit more than an incident, Boba Fett. That was an assault with a baseball bat. And that's not exaggeration. Is anyone familiar with that story? Hold on. I'm going to read it for those who are unfamiliar. Maybe some people might be a little bit young in chat and they don't know. Hold on. So, here's what happened. I just want to make sure that... so, there was a Olympian called Nancy Kerrigan, and she was an Olympic figure skater. There was another Olympic figure skater called Tanya Harding, and these two girls were having it out for each other. And Tanya Harding's husband, Jeff Gillooly, hired basically an assailant or a hitman that took a police baton in the middle of the night, found Nancy Kerrigan, and took the baton and beat her landing leg so that she couldn't compete. So literally assaulted her. The assault of Nancy Kerrigan. So yeah. The attack was so here's the description. On January 6, 1994, Nancy Kerrigan, an American figure skater, was struck on the lower right thigh with a baton by assailant Shane Stant as she walked down a corridor in Cobo Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Kerrigan had been practicing skating on an ice rink in the arena shortly beforehand. The attack was planned by Jeff, then husband of fellow American skater Tanya Harding, and his co-conspirator Sean Eckhart. They hired Stant and his uncle Derek Smith to carry out the attack. Gillooly and Eckhart both claimed that Harding was involved in the attack and had knowledge of it beforehand. Harding initially denied all knowledge of the attack, but soon accepted a plea agreement admitting to helping cover up the attack after the fact. Later, both a grand jury and a disciplinary panel from the United States Figure Skating Association found further evidence of Harding's involvement during the planning and execution phases. The attack was intended to prevent Kerrigan from taking part in the ongoing 1994 United States Figure Skating Championships and the forthcoming Winter Olympics, thus increasing the prospects of Harding in both figure skating events. Kerrigan could not compete in the U.S. Championship, but recovered in time to compete in the Winter Olympics. Both women competed in 1994 Olympics, and Harding was later banned for life from the USFSA figure skating events. So, yeah, that is like, this sounds like something from like a movie. That was literally an attempted assault to make sure that she couldn't compete so that Tanya would win. Like, it's straight out of a movie. Straight out of like a typical movie where where there's a sport and they're trying to protect, they're trying to cheat to win. That last one always gets me. There's even like either a movie or a Netflix special. It's called I, Tanya, I think.
We did it.
And it's a story in Tanya's point of view.
I guess one of the judges didn't like it, though. He threw this egg at me instead of a rose. Why don't you have it?
Yeah, I mean, this game came out in 2001. Mark Cerny! Like 2000. He's got the glasses and everything. Either it was 2000. Sorry, 2000. I can't remember. Was it 2000 or 2001 that year the Dragon came out? I can't remember right now. But yeah, like it was, and and the funny thing is with stories like that, the funny thing with stories like that, is that back then they would have talked about that forever. Forever they would have talked about that. Nowadays, if that happened, that would be probably there for a week. But I remember, like, when disasters like this happened, it would just be on the news everywhere all the time. Like, it was wild. But now news just goes through like sand between, your fingertips. It's just, and done. Let's make my life a little easier here. Not even a week. Give it, for a little, a year. Yeah, years. They spoke about it for years. I'm trying to think of the last story that was really talked about for years. I'm trying to think in recent memory. Anything outside political, like I'm not talking about Trump made it for president. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like actual, like, what comes to mind for me, what comes to mind to me, the very, very, very first one I think of is of course 9/11. But the other one that I also think of that's relatively recent is was when it's what the movie Sully is based off of, when the pilot landed the plane in the bay. I'm talking like relatively, like kind of recent, where everyone was talking about for such a long time outside of political, you know, look at what my political opponent did. Well, then look at what my political opponent did. Well, then look at what my political opponent did. Is just sitting there like watching, you know, toddlers screaming at each other. Except these toddlers, you know, have billions of dollars behind them. Man, I am so like off with the times. I forgot that OJ died. Like, that's how like fast news has been for me recently. Is I forgot that OJ Simpson died. Because they were like, oh yeah, on the anniversary of OJ's death. I was like, wait, he died? He did? Yeah, he did. I'm in the same boat as me. He did? Around $5. Here's a widely remembered story. The guy who cheated on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by someone coughing in the... Yeah, I remember that one. I do remember the coughing. I remember for us, for a while there, our mayor was in the news every day because of his vices and addictions. It was Rob Ford. Yeah, Rob Ford. For a while there, back in, it would have been 2014, 2015, 2013, 2014. I think maybe even going to 2016, 2015, 2016 was Doug Ford. You know, I say I don't even live in Toronto, but you know, the mayor of Tirana, being known for it and rumored for his extracurricular lifestyle. Yeah, and then he died. The guy died. Like he died, and then all the news sources were like, "Well, now we can't cover it." Those dang old extracurricular activities. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Boy, howdy, did he really like those Coca-Colas. He drank them so much. Woo! Rob was never himself until he had his 1 or 2 bottles of Coke.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bab wouldn't beat me to the ice.
So Bab.
Hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
Chet. Well, that's why he's crying. Using him as a fishing lure.
By the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
Whenever you want. I love their accents. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. Reese! Collecting gems is a breeze with Reese. All right. How many gems? Oh, all 500. Then where's the complete? Where? Oh, there it is. Maybe I was a little bit more patient. Patience is required. Does anybody remember that there's a few shows that I remember watching all the time, and then whenever I ask someone, they're like, what show is that? I remember watching What's with Andy. Does anyone else remember that show where it was a show about a kid named Andy who would prank people? I remember watching 16. Then there was Total Drama Island. Duck Dodgers. Just saying, like, there's a bunch of shows I used to watch. Of course, I used to watch your Pokemons, your Digimons. Never heard of it. Really? No, you haven't heard of What's with Andy? Oh, man, I think that might be a Canadian thing then. That's a big thing because, like, there were shows that I would always see advertised but never got to watch, like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I never Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a 1/2 century. So, but what's funny is that, like, there are a lot of shows that I was like, oh yeah, do you remember, have you guys seen this show? Everyone's like, what? Did I watch SpongeBob? I appreciated SpongeBob more as a teenager and an adult than I did as a kid. As a kid, I hated SpongeBob. And then as I got older and older, the more I watched and the older I got, the more I liked SpongeBob, which was like a weird reverse thing for me. Because, I don't know, I had this thought that watching SpongeBob was stupid as a kid. And I don't know, I don't know why I had a stick so far up my butt when it came to that. But then as I got older, I remember, do you know who it was that got me into SpongeBob? My dad. I don't know, I had this thing where for some reason it was like I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob. Not by my parents, but just like, I guess, other people at school. There was like a taboo of watching SpongeBob. I can't remember why. But I remember it got set in my head that watching SpongeBob was stupid. And then I specifically remember, I have a memory of this. We went up north to a cabin called Pickerel Lake. And I remember they had satellite TV, which we didn't have satellite TV. And we turned to Nickelodeon, and of course at Nickelodeon, SpongeBob is on all the time. And I remember me saying I hated SpongeBob, and I remember my dad switching it over out of spite. Just when I was like, hey Dad, can we watch some TV? He goes, yeah, sure. And he put on SpongeBob. I'd be like, no! And he'd start laughing. And at first he would put it on out of spite, but then when we actually watched it for longer than 5 minutes, my dad actually thought it was pretty funny. And so it became a joke of the vacation where my dad would jokingly do like the bye and and just making fun of it all. And slowly I started to warm up to it. And then I started watching SpongeBob, and then I got it. I was like, okay, yeah, this is funny. And the episode that I remember my parents used to quote all the time that we watched, and it is now legendary, is Patrick, you're alive! I am? Yeah, that bit's just ingrained in my brain forever now. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom one more time, and I gotta go check on my wife. She's currently got a little bit of a head cold, so I just gotta make sure that she's alright. So, bathroom and wife checkup. And we're back. All right. Oh. All right. Let's get going. Let's do Bamboo Terrace. I won't admit that when I was a kid, I would call this Bamboo Terrace. All right, here we go.
Spyro! Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
Hey, Thunderfro, how's it going? Oh, I saw that trailer. If you guys haven't yet, if you guys want to have yourself a nice, cardiac arrest, go on to either Twitter or YouTube or something. They dropped the live-action Powerpuff Girls trailer, or I don't know if it's the trailer or if it was like the test film or whatnot, and it was horror awful. There's horrible and there's awful, and then there's horror awful. Okay, the Powerpuff Girls, the live-action Powerpuff Girls. Did I misspeak, or was it? Oh no, it did. It was canceled. But there was like an internal trailer that they were showing around to producers and stuff that got released. It was horror awful. It was horrible and awful. It was horror awful. The CGI was terrible. It made Flash, the Flash movies, look like they were made by Christopher Nolan. The writing, the gist of the story that they were going to go with is the Powerpuff Girls were icons, and even though they were teenagers, they would act still giddy and the same and would save the city, but they were, teenagers. One was getting political, one was drinking all the time, one had anxiety, and then Buttercup, I believe, was the one. It's Buttercup, Bubbles, and it's Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom. Blossom, thank you. Thank you, everyone, saying Blossom. So anyway, Blossom accidentally kills Mojojo, and basically they separate and decide to go their own separate ways. And 7 years later happens, and that's where the story starts. And it's like, what? And it is Rennie Johnson donating $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey CJ, I can't stay because I'm about to go to work, but I want to give you something. Are you going to live stream tomorrow night? Because I'm off tomorrow night. Hopefully I can get you. Yes, I will be live streaming tomorrow. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are amazing. Thank you. I hope you have a good day, a good night at work. Thank you. It was like It was so bad. Oops. Hold on. Like, it was so bad. I almost want to, because it's not an official thing, I almost want to review it. Like for us to watch it together. So y'all can... Oh, no, it was Blossom. It wasn't Buttercup. That's the thing. Is that you would think it'd be Buttercup that did it. But no, Blossom did it by accident. And the CGI for it is... Like, you know what? Let's finish up Bamboo Terrence and let's do it. For kicks and giggles. Alright? We're gonna finish up Bamboo Terrence here. And then we're gonna go and roast the Powerpuff Girls live action trailer and just make fun of it in every way you could think of, and just, you know, and then we'll go to Q&R. You know, Thomas, you have a very good question, a question that I can't answer because they don't even explain it in the trailer. It is abysmal. It is abysmal. Yeah, I want to know who asked for live action too. And they made them like young, like teenagers and then young adults. And I'm like, that's not the point of the Powerpuff Girls. What are you? What? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The Powerpuff Women. Ah, yes. The Powerpuff Divas. I don't know if they're like 5, but they're like at least 7. Like, or around, like they're kids. Doesn't matter how they're kids. They're kiddos. See Blossom go get an accountant job. See Bubbles, apparently according to the trailer, sell knickknacks on Hollywood Boulevard.
We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you, Sing Sing. All right. All right.
Oh, the emergency.
I just, like, that was the whole point, is that they were the Powerpuff Girls. Like, they were... I think that was always part of the appeal, though. Just some silly little girls who could kick butt. That was it! That was it! They were just these little girls. And they could, and they had, it wasn't a film, it was I believe it was a TV series. And they tried to get it to work, and it was just Han. Okay, I gotta try to find the, a lot of people are... Okay, hold on. So I found it on Twitter. There's a bunch of people reacting to it. Hold on. Okay. Okay. The first frame is not promising either. Y'all are gonna look at the first frame and you're gonna be like, oh no. Oh boy, here we go. Are we ready? I'm not. Blossom? Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh, why? It's so bad. Also, where do I start? Where do you start? Where do you end? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay. Also, this image is literally tracked onto like the newspaper here. Like, look at this.
Mojo his life.
Like, why is oh, the greed. There's so much wrong with all of this. There's just so much wrong with all of this. Excuse me, can we, what, did he just, he was just like, I have reason to believe that the darkness is returned. Like, is there supposed to be like, listen to me, the darkness is returning. You need to reassemble. No, she's like, just let you know that the darkness is coming. I'm like, and then they're like, what? And then, was that just a first take? Was that just the first take? Like, yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. He read the script 45 seconds ago and didn't know the tone, but we'll roll with it. I'm just letting you know that there's impending doom coming. What? From Oscar winner Diablo Cody. Diablo Cody needs to learn how to write with a crayon. What are... I'll admit, this is the most Powerpuff Girl looking thing. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, do the DMCA music. This is the second time I've watched it. And it's somehow worse. Check the budget. I don't want... No. No, if this was anything more than $2, I'm going to be upset. Live action Powerpuff Girls budget. Oh, I don't want to even hit enter. Wait, from 2002. Okay, no. Okay, we're not talking about that. Uh, that was the movie. Whoa! Elena just donated $100 through Super Chat. Are you kidding me? My final donation for tonight. Number 1 tip, take at least 40 letters to go after Spike. 2, check your email from Monday. Package update. 3, email from today to meet Freddy. Okay. 4, I have a Donna Dragon guidebook for you and cheat codes section. And 5, put this into my egg file. Elena, thank you! Thank you. Oh my gosh. And then Ori donated $5. I have 3 nitpicks. 1, Professor is black. 2, Bubbles has Blossom's exclusive powder. 3, Mojo is human. Okay. You only have 3 nitpicks? How many seconds was that trailer? How many seconds was that trailer? That's 88 seconds. I have 88 nitpicks. Again, Elena, thank you so much for the $100. That is incredible. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is incredibly kind and generous of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to find... live action Powerpuff Girls show budget? I mean, that was just... Wait, here's a new one? There's another one? Wait, there's another one? And it's 3 minutes? Oh, it's way too long. Let's watch it. Hopefully it's not as horrible. All right. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Is there more? Is there unfortunately more? Oh! What? I'm sorry. What? Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh no. They blocked it. They blocked it. Oh. 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 Oh, it's so funny. Wow. That is hilarious. Oh, hold on. Wait. 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 Are we back? We're back. Woo! Oh. Oh, that is so funny. I got blocked over the Powerpuff Girls. Are you serious? But genuinely, I want you to feel what it's like for your father to die. And he's saying that to like a 6-year-old. Oh. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was so good. Oh. Yeah, the show's canceled. It's not like it's gonna be aired. It's not like it's like, oh man, copyright. Oh. Blocked over the Powerpuff Women. No, it was saying that we're detecting you're streaming someone else's content. Woo! Anyway, I guess we're in the Q&R section now. Oh. Oh, it's so good. It's so funny. Okay. Whew. All right, let me set up a timer. Okay. Ha. Try not. Whew. Do you think you will have another discount for your website for the 3D prints? Possibly, yes, of course. You know that we in the future we'll put on sales and stuff. I don't have my giant key right now. I don't know where it is, but like I said, we have time trial clocks. They're on sale now. They're in the store. They're on sale for approximately 17 Canadian dollars, which translates to about 14 or 13 American dollars because the Canadian dollar is free falling. But yeah. So if anyone is interested in a little, it's not an actual, clock, but it is cool. If you ask me. Hey, Orange Lightning, how's it going? Hi, Freddy. What's your phone alarm sound like? Thanks so much for $5. This trailer is the most ridiculous CG stream moment since the people who claim solar panels cause tornadoes. Yeah, that's a thing. Will you make an Aqua 3D print? Maybe. Oh, it's so funny. Hold on. What is my alarm? I'll be honest with you. I got so tired of phones. I don't customize. I barely customize. But I still have the stock wallpaper on my phone. What is my ringtone? That's my ringtone. Which is the nothing special. Nothing special. I used to customize my phone to the nines. But I kind of just got tired of constantly customizing my phone. But maybe I should. Okay, hold on. Sure. Yes, it's it was from the We Love This, but I don't know if they're even in business anymore. I'm not even sure if they're in business, which is kind of sad. Like here, let me type in. Let me see if because I used to use Zedge, but I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. The Murloc girl. Why is Zedge not working? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to get it to work right now, and it's not. It's saying can't connect, no internet connection. So, I don't know. What? Okay. What apps do y'all use to get like ringtones and stuff? And I'm not, and I don't want to spend money unless it's like a pay $1 once and you get to use the whole app forever. I'm not doing a subscription. I was. What apps do you guys use for getting like your custom? I got mine from a podcast. Okay. I use so if why is Zedge not working then? Yeah, I used to use Zedge. On free ringtones Reddit. Yes, that should um been over a year. Yeah, I know. Well, the Australian Star all about Star Wars, but I wouldn't be up against a space theme level. Let me see if I have some of my old ringtones because maybe like some of the old ringtones that I had have came over. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm trying to think of what would be a good ringtone for my phone. Um. Ooh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Um, hold on. Uh, second. Download again. I just thought, I was like, you know what? Hold on.
Yo, it's Crash and Spyro, the legends we adore. Canadian guy, he is here to give us more.
If anyone remembers that. Something along the lines of that. I think that would be really cool. Hold on. Hold on. Sound picker. How does this work?
Spyro, the legends we adore. The tales they show. Crash and Spyro spinning through the past. Reliving all the moments that will always last. With Canadian guy guiding the way through the epic adventures of yesterday. The tales they show. Crash and Spyro spinning through the past. Reliving all the moments that will always last. With Canadian guy guiding the way through the epic adventures of yesterday.
There we go. There we go. Now I have a ringtone. But the notification has to stay. It has to stay that way because now it's skippity boop boop. I can't not have it that now. What was that? Oh, you don't know? Okay. So about a month or two back, I was gifted a song by one Flandy man, where they made a song. Here's what we're working on. Thank you for the community. When I first came to the server, I was heavy into music production, but it faded for a while. This is the last song I'll create, but this means how much you and your community is to me. So if anyone's interested, here it is again, one more time. And then I was sent this.
Yo, it's Crash and Spyro, the legends we adore. Canadian guy, he is here to give us more. From Insanity Island to the Dragon Realms, he's breaking down the stories and the magic he tells.
I was
Crash spins through chaos.
one of the biggest compliments ever.
Retro gaming alive, it's what we all admire. All the remakes, the classics, the feels they bring. Jumping on platforms, taken to the wing. With Canadian guy, you're in the know. For every secret gem and the tales they show. Crash and Spyro spinning through the past. Reliving all the moments that will always last. With Canadian guy guiding the way through the epic adventures of yesterday. Remember when Crash beat Cortex plan, or when Spyro saved the dragons across the land? He's got the deep dives, the Easter eggs too, uncovering the worlds that
Sure,
we
Caroline.
all once knew. Sliding through jungles, gliding through the skies, with Aku and sparks by their sides. Canadian guy has got the scoop you need for every twist and turn at lightning speed. Crash and Spyro spinning through the past, reliving all the moments that will always last. With Canadian guy guiding the way through the epic adventures of yesterday. Oh, Crash is spinning, Spyro's gliding through worlds where danger's always
Okay, I think I was in the wrong chat. Yes, I was. There we go. That's why I was like...
Oh, crashing Spyro, spinning through the past, reliving all the moments that will always last, with Canadian Guy guiding the way through the epic adventures of yesterday. Crashing Spyro, spinning through the past, reliving all the moments that will always last, with Canadian Guy guiding the way through the epic adventures of yesterday.
Yeah, that was a song that was gifted to me. That was one of the that was a compliment. The song is called Adventures of Yesterday, and it was personally gifted to me, and I was like, so I do want to eventually actually add that to the channel, at least the main chorus, and then eventually when we have the muns or the money to be able to do it, I would love to do an animated, doing like a full animated music video. So I would love to be able to do that. And it was really it's still once in a while I'll be walking out and it gets stuck in my head, and it's not a bad song to have stuck in your head. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully at a proper time and no squirrely business, and hopefully everything's all right and nothing crazy happens. So we will be resetting the bar now. The bar will be reset to 0 tomorrow. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.